Alright guys, so we have a new data download over here on JP Dokkan. We have a lot of new info regarding the World Tournament that will be starting, let's see, I think it's about 29 hours from now. I believe the tournament will begin. Honestly, the rewards are not as good as I would have hoped. There is obviously the new Tien. I think if you grind hard enough, you probably could get all 77 medals you would require to awaken him. If you go hard enough in the tournament, that is. Now, let's just quickly go into the 22nd tournament. This, of course, is the one that is going to be taking place. There are a couple new things here. Now, first off, let's go ahead and take a look at the ranking reward. Is this Gohan right here? Actually, let me bring up the release schedule. So here's all the new units. We have the Man Wolf, of course, who wanted revenge on Jackie Chun. We have Pamput, or Pamputo, as he's called in the Japanese version, or how do they say it? Pampu, something like that. He's the guy who gets KO'd by Goku. Very powerful human, but he's just a normal human. We have the 4-arm Tien, the 4 Witches Technique Tien. He is an extreme intelligence type unit that is on the Dragon Ball Saga banner, as is Pamput, Man Wolf, and then this SR Physical CHIAOTZU. I believe all of them are extreme types. All 4 of these units are. The Intelligence Gohan, of course, as we saw, is actually the ranking reward. I should point out, of course, as well, that it's no longer... No, not that. It's no longer top 10... Oh, God damn it. No longer top 10,000. I'm getting all mixed up here. No longer top 10,000, actually. It's now top 20,000. See, place 10,001 to 20,000 will get you a copy of the Gohan. So you don't have to be top 10K anymore. It's top 20K. Honestly, this is a change they should have made a couple tournaments ago. But, you know, it is better late than never, so it's not really that big of a deal. Unfortunately, I don't think the Gohan is very good. We'll discuss it in a second. And then obviously we do have Tien as well. Now, Tien, as expected, is actually the local reward down here. Any place. I think you have to get top 100 to get the Tien. And then, yeah, rank 101, you do not. How many Master's Mark medals do you get for first? 40, huh? So getting 1, 2, or 3 will get you 40. And then you probably could pretty easily get like 30 or so just from doing the stage. So can I confirm right now that this guy awakens with the Master's Mark medals? Like how many? Oh, damn it. This is the one thing I've never been able to figure out with DBZ space. Y'all gotta forgive me, but finding out exactly how many medals it takes to awaken them. No, that's assets, box lock, awoken. Okay. One thing I will point out, though, is that because this is just a Tien, he will, of course, be farmable with the AGL Super Strike. So, in the good chance I'm able to awaken this guy to LR this weekend, Sunday is when the AGL events will be up for me. I will be busting my ball sack to get this guy up to SA10, and I actually probably could get this guy up to SA20 for a showcase. Yeah, I easily could do that. So I'll probably be able to showcase this guy SA20 pretty soon. Real quick, let me hop over here to, of course, everyone knows Gaming with Talon. Very, very cool cat. He does speak some Japanese and does some translations for us. So Wabam, Talon gave us some translations. Thank you very much, Talon, my boy. I appreciate that. Now, wait, no, here's what I want to do. Real quick, I want to go look at his links. Talon did not put his links down there. Let's just go over to the... Oh, damn it. No, I'm sorry. I'm all mixed up. I'm letting everyone down. All right, here we go. So here's what I want to point out, right? So he's got Z Warrior. I believe Suru Senru, that's the Crane school. They have the Dodampa, which is 2,000 up at super attack. Yikes, my boy. Telepathy, Shocking Speed, Rebirth, and what is it called? Legendary Power. Now, I saw some people tweeting about this, and it is true. As soon as I saw that this guy had Shocking Speed, I was going to talk about this, but I figured I'd save it for the video. This guy is actually going to fit pretty well on AGL, because they now have 3 LRs that have rebirth. LR Majin Vegeta, LR Trunks and Goten, and now LR Tien all have rebirth. So you could fit this guy on there pretty well. Not to mention, LR Trunks and Goten, they've got Z Warriors, and they have legendary power as well. So you're going to be getting some good attack links with LR Trunks and Goten. And, you know, I've recorded several videos recently where I've been really bigging them up. I haven't released them yet, but, like, LR Trunks and Goten are quickly becoming, like, one of my favorite units in the game. And this guy is just going to help them out, like, make them even better. So, listen, I'll tell y'all flat out, I'm going to be running this guy on my AGL team. Absolutely. So, I mean, we'll see how that works out. But you look at how, you know, his defense, 8,500, you know, you toss, you know, his passive on there where he's going to be getting, what, an extra 20,000 defense plus an extra 20,000 attack. You know, considering that they will have, they're going to be giving each other 4 key, you know, you get a couple support units in the rotation. Trunks and Goten, they're not going to need key. At that point, they'll already have their 18 key super, basically, and you could save a lot of the key for Trunks, or for Tien and CHIAOTZU. I actually think Tien and CHIAOTZU are low-key going to work pretty well. It's giving them shocking speed. Shocking speed saves them. That really is, that's the link that every unit needs to at least have shocking speed. That's the thing. If Kid Buu had fucking shocking speed, he would be 100 times better, because Gohan has shocking speed too. Again, it's just a very common link that many good units have. Like, you look at this list, look at all these units. These are all good units here, all with shocking speed. So that's obviously a big deal. Let me go ahead. Let's take a look. So, you know, we looked over what the local rewards are, the World Tournament rewards. Missions, nothing special. I was just scoping through this. I see a ton of Dragon Ball Saga Summon tickets. I don't think it's any more than usual. And I only scoped out 2 gold SSR tickets. Yep, same amount of orbs as usual. There's an SSR ticket, and there's a second one, I believe, down here as well. No. Wait, did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. There might be 2 in there. There might only be 1. Whatever. Regardless, considering that the tournament banner is going to be changed to only World Tournament cards, I was thinking that they might increase the amount of World Tournament tickets you could get, but that does not appear to be the case, which is very disappointing. I mean, I kind of thought maybe they'd make, like, the tournament worth grinding this time, but they really didn't. I mean, I'm still going to do it for content. You know, I want to make a video on, you know, LR Tien and CHIAOTZU, like, on fucking Monday. Like, you know, as soon as I possibly can. So I'll be grinding the fuck out of it. Just quickly going over, you know, what these guys do thanks to Talon. Shout outs to my boy Talon. Oh, yeah, one thing to point out, too, is LR Tien and CHIAOTZU, their leader skill is complete fodder. I was kind of hoping that they might be, like, some sort of category lead. Not necessarily, like, a true, you know, 150% all stats or something like that. But they could have at least been, like, a Jackie Chun kind of fun leader. Like, Jackie Chun is a World Tournament category lead. Maybe the Tien and CHIAOTZU could have been, like, an Earthling category lead. That would have given, like, 100% all stats or something. I don't know. Just something to play around with. But, they just gave them a boring fodder thing. The Forearm Tien, yeah, that's another unit we should actually look at down here. Well, fuck. You know what? CHIAOTZU's here. Talon had him right there. So, leader skill is not important. He does have a chance to stun on his SA, but his passive, he gives himself 40% defense, and for 3 turns, enemy defense minus 40%, huh? So, I mean, he is only an SR. Yeah. I mean, see, a lot of units like this, like, I wonder, like, okay, so, like, a little, you know, SR stunning unit. Could this guy be, like, a secret weapon for Super Battle Road? But absolutely not. And then, yeah, just a chance to rarely stun. They could have made this guy an SSR and had him have some kind of interesting stun passive and made him useful for Super Battle Road. I would have really liked that. You know, he's a fucking Dragon Ball Saga banner card. It's not like this guy is easily obtainable. I don't care what anyone says. Though that banner is shit. Well, I think, was it Renzi who pointed out that it had a 2% SSR rate or 3%, some shit like that? Like, fuck the Dragon Ball Saga banner, bro. Alright, so here's the Gohan. Not the biggest fan of this Gohan. Let's see what Talon said about him. So yeah, leader skill is int key to just fodder leader skill. Don't have to worry about that. He gets 30% attack and defense for 3 turns on his super attack. That's pretty good, actually. That's the type of thing that you give that type of buff to LRs when they super, and that's where they start taking no damage, even from super attacks. Like, I've shown this before, how with LR Trunks, you know, he gets that 30% buff to his defense when he supers. If you get him to super, and then he gets an additional super again, at that point, his defense is so high that he's not even taking damage from, like, Dokkan event super attacks. So, that is always very effective, but you have to have good stats to begin with. And, like, this Gohan sitting there under 4,000 defense, you know, he's going to be taking normal damage from Dokkan events. Don't worry about that. Now, his passive is, what is it? It's ki +3, and then when facing 2 enemies or less, attack and defense 60%. I mean, it literally could be worse, but they really were on the right track with a lot of these Gohan cards. You know, they released a couple. There was the adult high school Gohan, and there also was the Broly movie Gohan, the Super Saiyan teen one, or child one, whatever. Youth, I think, is what they usually go with. They were both supports who would work really well on not only Hybrid Saiyan, but also the high school Gohan on the Buu Arc team. You know, some of these category teams actually badly need supports, and I think World Tournament Award cards and stuff, that's a great place to do that. And they kind of missed their mark. I mean, I'm not really too hyped for this reward right here. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's not great. Like, it's not like I'm not so excited to make a video on this guy. I'm really not. He's a very underwhelming unit. Actually, quite disappointing. What else we got here? Yes, we've got the Tien. This guy I'm actually a little bit more excited for. So, what is this? His SA, yeah, he raises attack and defense 30% for 6 turns. Same as the Gohan. He also has a high chance to do up to 2 additional attacks. And then there's a high chance for those to be super attacks as well. So, Talon points out it's like Physical Vegito Blue, kind of. The only difference is it looks like he has a much higher chance to super on those additionals. So this guy could low-key be kind of interesting. I mean, the biggest problem, also, by the way, Talon does point out, he is an extreme type unit. So this is going to be a unit for that fucking awful Intelligence Kid Buu team, which I hate so much. The links are horrible. Everything is just terrible on there. I would love to get this guy to try him out, though, because the possibility of supering 3 times in a row is very enticing. Now, if you could get a dupe for this guy and, the possibility of like 3 crits in a row, he might actually be kind of, low-key pretty good. But with those 3% rates, good fucking luck. I'm pulling even one of this guy because, it's probably not going to happen. All right, and what do we got? Yeah, we have Pamput and then the Wolfman. They're just rares. There's nothing special about them. Like, when 50% or more health, he gets attack and defense 3,500. And then Man Wolf over here, attack 5,000 when the key meter is 8 or above. Nothing special there. So there's all of the info with the new units here. This is the full list of them. Overall, I would say pretty disappointing, but I would actually say Tien and CHIAOTZU turned out better than I was thinking they were gonna. Like I'm actually really thinking that they could fit pretty well on a Super AGL team I could make. Again, it is kind of reliant on you having Trunks and Goten. That kind of will bring out what Tien and CHIAOTZU can do. More so, Tien and CHIAOTZU are a great linking partner for Trunks and Goten, and Trunks and Goten are just so overwhelming that it'll make it really useful having them. All in all, I really want the Intelligence Forearm Tien. I'm going to get the Gohan reward, and I should be able to get the LR Tien. The rest isn't really that important, but we'll see. Thanks, y'all, for watching. Data downloads are always hyped, even if the units turn out not to be. Later.